Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with City the Animation episode number 3 reaction. Okay, the previous episode was another very fun episode. We get to see a little bit more about Nikura and Midori's past, how they became friends. And not really how they became friends because we still didn't get to see that, but how they got to know each other, or how Nikura got to know Midori, and how she got her passion, which was taking photographs, kind of by watching Nikura and by watching Midori and snapping pictures of her. Usually, like, most of the episode was like it's funny things, but that was like a little, you can say, like a character development for those two. Not only that, Izumi also met with these two characters, so the trio has met actually, like, each other now. Also, we had the whole little Easter egg reveal of Mio, right? From Nichijo, who it turns out who was supposed to be writing a manga, and that is why the character here, the mangaka in this show, his his manga got cancelled or axed, but then turns out she won't be able to draw for a while, and that's why yeah, the manga's back again, and now they're going to make a sequel to that, even though it was abruptly ended. They're going to bring it back, but that was like a nice little, like a cameo, Easter egg, whatever you call it. And yeah, so yeah, and all those stuff happened. Right, so let's see what happens in today's episode. Let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Mont Blanc University. What? Mont Blanc? Wait, that's the name of the university? What? Bro. What? Wait, who's he talking to? Um, who are you talking to? What? What? That's why you're apologizing? Um, who? Oh, these are the members. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Wait, what? This is not how I remember the opening? Or no, oh, it is. Never mind. I don't know what happened. For a moment, I was like, wait, is this even the opening? I thought something else, they were showing something else. Okay, Teddy. Right. Yeah. Instant noodles. Okay, that. Oh. Okay. The mouse is just sleeping. Oh. But the mouse is sleeping. Yeah. Okay. Okay, not enough. Okay, that's okay. Oh! Oh my god. Riko Izumi's close call. Who's this? Is she sleeping? Like half asleep? Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna trip. Ah! Yeah, you're getting a flashback? What, you're gonna die? Or something? Is that why you're getting a flashback? Uh, six? Okay. Oh, wait, is this supposed to be her sister? Yeah, okay. Alright, that. Bruh! Crazy. Yeah, it's just floating. She's floating. Oh my god. Yeah, what's happening? She's getting into these. Alright, both the sisters. I'm assuming those two are sisters, right? Both the sisters are weird. What? Um, I love how there's no noise. Like, not noise, but there is noise, but there's no voice. Oh. Yeah! Okay. Right. The, the octopus is dead. How is he getting a flashback? Oh my god. Wow. Oh yeah, great. Fantastic. What was the point? Wow, that was an experience. Got once bakery. That's a bread, right? Yeah. That's a weird looking bread. What? Okay. Hmm. Market price. Huh. And there's only one of them. What happened? Okay. Where's the shopkeeper? Um. What? What I? What is this? Does it? That's yakisoba. Yeah. No, probably not. Yeah. Oh, so you have to buy it. That's why you need a tongue. Okay, bro. Yeah. How much? Okay. Yeah. Bruh. Wow, that's not even fresh. She's like, oh, thank God. I'll pay for it. Hey, you dropped it. Oh no, Wagyu. Yeah, that is expensive as hell. Crazy. And you dropped it, so you cannot even eat it. Like I guess you can, but you know. Okay. Damn. Big guy. Kindness revolution. Yeah. What? He didn't. Huh? Okay. Well, it's a lot of trouble. Yeah. What? It's Januar. Yeah. Right. Popping. What? The shogi is. Hmm. Well, it's pointless then. Yep. Universal kindness. What? There's a random snake on the. Hmm. Yeah. What is it? Wow. Yeah, you know what? It's pretty obvious. These two are definitely in the go home club. Damn. All right. Damn, there's nothing. It's those fans? Who the. Why? Harrison and the Hideout. This one, yeah, those fans. Um. Because she wore it? Yeah. What is she wearing? Fools. Ah. Oh, wow. Interesting. What? Yeah, that is a crazy thing. She brought her mouse. Oh wow. Oh, what's she making? Wait, that's a map. What the? Yeah, what? Where did she get the map from? Hello? No! That is. That's outrageous. Well, then you have to come to a middle ground, which means. Oh, they're gonna do a race. She grabbed her keys. She has her motorcycle. Wait, she grabbed the. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh Lord. I'll kill some time. Wow. What? Yeah. What the? Oh, okay, it doesn't work. Fantastic. The- um. Right. What type of creature is that? W- Okay. Oh wow. All right. That is a bit too far. um. Right. Oh my God. Hey. What? Oh no, the rent. Oh, she did that. Who the hell is this? That's a monk. They made them do physical labor. Oh my God. Hmm. Ah! Friendship! It, it was the friends we made along the way. Yeah? Oh no. Is she going to ask them to help pay because they're friends? Oh wait, and I guess since they live together, Nikura and what was her name? Midori, right? Yeah. I'm guessing they share the rent. Assuming so, I'm assuming Nikura already paid her part. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. Oh. Hmm. Oh, let's see if there's something at the end. Oh, there is. It is. What? Oh wait, it's her. Weird team refreshing. Ah, up. Um. Oh, she's sleeping. Ah, airplane master. Oh my god, he's bleeding. Oh my god. Airplane. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, okay, that'll help. Yeah, you're doing. That's coffee. You just drank it. No, not everyone is William Tell. Teacher is not. What's with that hairstyle? Yeah. Bro, did you guys not listen? Don't make the exam difficult. Alright, there you go. That was it. Oh my god. Alright, so today's episode, we had a few really good parts. For example, okay, so this girl, what was her name? Riko Izumi or something like that? You know what? Let me bring out the character sheet. Uh, the animation. Alright, so let me check. What is the name of the girl? Riko Izumi. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she is. Oh yeah, literally the last name is also the same. She is Izumi Wako's sister. We saw in the flashback as well. You know, like when she was getting those flashbacks. Alright, so we meet her. We also meet another character who was the, I don't know his name, but you know, in the beginning, the guy who had like his like a lot of pets with him. That guy. Yeah, these two are like the main two characters that got introduced in today's episode. And you know, like other than those two, obviously we had the trio, Izumi, Midori, and Nikura. Their, you know, different shenanigans that they were pulling. Um, and yeah, that was today's episode. Now, the parts that I really found funny, that part was hilarious. You know, Izumi Riko's flashbacks. You know, whenever she was like, I don't know what's the condition of those flashbacks, but you know, it seems like it happens in certain situations but she's like falling down, or something is like falling out from her hand or something. First she was almost tripping on the stairs, so that triggered her flashback. Then she sat down on the wet paint, or that was not wet paint, that was actually dry paint. The guy forgot to change the sign. And then we had the whole takoyaki part was hilarious. Like, it's not only her, but the takoyaki that almost fell from her mouth also got its own flashback. So like, it's kind of funny to see that whole section. And I also like the way they did it, because there was no voice, nobody was talking, it was just the sound effects and everything. So yeah. And not only that, it seemed like anyone who's like interacting with her always gets like kind of smitten with her. So everyone loves her, basically everyone adores her, everyone in her class, everyone, it's just, and she's just doing her normal things, and like some weird stuff is happening. So that part was hilarious. I The fact that she had the whole ass flashbacks whenever she was getting into these situations were extremely funny. And yeah, so yeah, both the sisters are just, and the height of the whole thing, the height of the comedy here in this scene was when the takoyaki started getting a flashback. I'm like, the takoyaki's the octopus is dead, how the hell is it getting a flashback? Because it's food now, it's the takoyaki. Even the takoyaki was getting flashbacks of when it was alive. Oh boy. But yeah, that was funny. That part was like, especially funny to me, that whole section. Then what else did we have? Oh, the whole mental gymnastics of Echan and Matsui, right? Yeah, those two, like, these two start, at first they start talking about like patent, nah, at first they start talking about peace and happiness, making the other person happy. If you make the other person happy, they also do something nice to you. So when you do something nice to the other person, it's peaceful. So according to their logic, like, if you can do that to everyone, then you literally bring peace to the world, there'll be no wars. And so that like, so that is like an idea is that it's exclusive to them and nobody can use that. They decide to patent it. They decide to patent world peace, or the logic of the process of attaining world peace, that they wanted to patent. But then they realized that it takes a lot of money, so you cannot do it. So then they start talking about like then they start talking about like doing something nice for the patent or something like that, they say. And then like it's crazy. Then they say like, you know what, let's try it out. So they try it out on each other, they give each other stuff to make each other happy. But then they suddenly realize, they're like, wait a minute, we're already friends, it won't work on us. The test is a failure. We have to use this on people who we are not acquainted with, or who are strangers. Oh my god. And then yeah, it's fine. And it's kind of fun, not funny I would say, but it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of, I guess you could say, wholesome at the end, where you can see she who was it, that was Matsuri, right? Yeah, Matsuri like gave her like a little gave Echan like a little thing, like she wrote it down. What was it, like a patent or something? Here we go. She writes in a piece of paper, um since we maintained peace, Nobel Matsuri Prize. Alright. And like, which she Matsuri got, and Matsuri, no, not Matsuri, sorry, okay, I'm mixing up the names. Echan. Yeah. Matsuri is, yeah, Matsuri is the other girl. Okay. Echan got that, and you can see that kind of made her happy, which kind of proved the logic that, yeah, if you do something nice to the other person, it does make them happy, obviously. And it's like a, and they were trying to kind of prove it. So at the end it got proved. Because she genuinely felt happy, even though they are already friends. Still, when someone does something to you, even if you're already friends. It does make you happy. So right. There you go. So that was another part that was pretty funny. Like I'm like these guys, like they start talking about this whole thing from school. Like I think it was like the end of school, right? When they start talking about it, they were on the rooftop first. They start talking about it. They do all these mental gymnastics, talk about everything, and like they are like almost home, and they come up with all these things. And I'm like, yeah, no wonder these two are in the go home club because otherwise, in no way do you have enough free time to do this kind of crazy stuff. Like, like it's kind of funny because like you can kind of see that how like these two are just content with each other's presence, and that's it. They don't like I don't think I've ever seen these two interact with any other character. Like, yeah, I think like Matsuri, obviously Matsuri interacted with her family members. Like I'm not talking about that. Like any other people, any other friends, I don't think I've seen these two interact with any other than each other. So like how little you need to actually make you, and it's kind of, I don't know what to say. Like these two kind of remind me of, there were a few people I remember in my school as well, who like obviously there were people who were like in big groups, like like a lot of friends, like 5 6 friends, maybe more than that. Like me, myself, a lot of other people also had like a lot, like a group of friends. Like we had like at least like 4 to 5 friends, and we used to like talk to each other and everything, and we used to like make a group and go, like like go home or so, do stuff like that. um and I used to see there were also very small groups which only consisted of 2 people only, and those two students never really interacted with any other people other than those two. And like, and they were like completely happy with that. These two really remind me of that because like it's just, what can I say, like they have a very small group, only 2 of them, but that friendship is so solid and so powerful that they literally do not need any other person other than each other. Like they can just talk and like just discuss about the random stuff like that, and just time will pass, and they're just like, yeah. So it's kind of funny to see that, like how they just talk about literally nothing. Like what like today's episode, what did they talk about? They talked about attaining world peace and patenting that. So they literally talked about nothing, but they're still like having fun doing that. And yeah, that's pretty wholesome. And obviously then we had the whole treasure hunt with Izumi, Nikura, and Midori. So, oh my god, it's crazy. Nikura was ready, she was ready with everything. First and foremost, she did the whole handcuff thing, and even after that, after she opened the handcuff, she was ready with the sticky thing that stopped those two in midway. And then Nikura came back, not came back, came to the shrine, and she was like, okay, let me just go underwater. She just went underwater using those two those two things, the floating device or whatever that she made, which obviously didn't work. Um, and yeah, turns out that treasure hunt was a whole ploy by the by the old woman, the manager of their place, the landlord, was a whole ploy by her to to get to get her hands on Midori. And then they also made them do obviously physical labor without, like, they were like digging the whole thing. So that also was done by them. And yeah, that was a whole plan by her. Right. Like I said, I do wonder that, like, they haven't really explained that much, but I'm assuming these two are roommates, Nikura and Midori, right? So I'm assuming they divide their rent amongst each other. I'm assuming. So that means, does that mean that Nikura has already paid and Midori is the only, because the landlady wasn't really asking Nikura to pay, so I don't know. So I'm assuming she already paid her part, and all that was left was Midori paying her part. I don't know. I'm not sure because like I said, they haven't really explained anything. They're just showing these two like living together. So I'm assuming these two are roommates, and now Izumi has also kind of joined them, I guess. Uh, right. I do wonder if Izumi is going to be staying here with them as well, like from here onwards. Let's wait and see. A few more episodes will probably understand what like what's going to happen. I think she might actually start. She's probably going to live here because she I think like yeah she brought her like suitcase and everything. You can see that. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think she literally like relocated here. She just changed houses to this place. Okay. Right. And what else was there? Oh, there was also the bakery part. That part was funny. Yeah, like the bread, which they thought was like premium bread or something. Which what's her name? Oh my god. Yeah, it's that part was also very funny because the whole like punchline of that whole section was that Midori mistook that for being like a very good premium bread or something, but it was just microwave bread, like 10 yen. And Nikura starts making fun of her, and she's like, "Oh, like premium bread, haha," like, and then she drops the yakisoba pan, and turns out the yakisoba pan has wagyu in it, and matsutake, right? Wait a minute, let me check. Just a minute. Here we go. Oh no, no, sorry, not matsutake. Sorry, hand-picked black truffles and Otawara wagyu. It cost 1,200 yen, which is a lot for a piece of yakisoba pan. That is a premium bread. And she dropped it. Like I said, yeah, she cannot even eat it now. Or maybe she can. I don't know. Whatever floats her boat. If she wants to, she can eat it. But it's just, and it also the fact it fell like this, like upside down, so the whole thing inside of it, the yakisoba inside of it, is just out on the ground. If it fell like this, at least the yakisoba at least would have been in there. So it fell like this, flat on the ground, and right, I think so. So the whole yakisoba is also just gone. It's just there on the ground. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh no, it didn't fall like this. Never mind. It fell sideways, but the yakisoba spilled out of it. So good lord. Yeah, that's a shame. All right, and yeah, and there you go. That was what happened today. Okay, so we also had two other sections, like the beginning part and the ending part. So the beginning part, this guy. So who is this guy? So he's like talking about like a play, like he wrote like a play or something, like he said, and he he was like apologizing to his pets, right? Yeah. Okay. Teka ridake. True. So these are like his troop members, uh, and they were pissed off because he was late. So he tries to bribe them with like food and stuff, but they were not listening. They weren't happy with like the measly bribes that he was giving them. Yeah, but in the end, they stop after he says that he's going to give them like croquet or something like that, right? No, he said like he's going to treat them to ramen. I think, yeah. But then even after that, the monkey was like punching him. Right. So I'm guessing we'll probably see him later on. He has like his own troop, like yeah. So that was like the beginning part, and then we had the ending part of with Rico again, where Rico was just sleeping obviously Rico, right? That's her name. Yeah, just sleeping, and all the people, students in the class were trying to like help her out because everyone loves her, and it was not getting in her head, so everyone's like doing so many things to help her out, like throwing the, oh, that part was funny as well, like everyone is William Tell basically. Even the person who made coffee is William Tell. The guy drank the coffee as well. And yeah, and like the teacher's reaction to that is just, he's like, you guys, like every single, like, time you do this, you know what, next time the test will be difficult. And everyone's pretty okay with it. And everyone's celebrating. All right. So yeah, both the sisters are just like one of a kind. Yeah, like Rico and Wako. Rico and Wako. Okay, yeah, the names also kind of have a little, like matching, like they rhyme. So Izumi Wako and Izumi Rico. Right. Okay, and yeah, and I think that was it. So yeah, most funny part to me, for me at least, in today's episode was Rico's flashbacks. That part was hilarious. The yakisoba pan, which no, the whole yakisoba pan, the punchline was like worth it. Like the punchline was really worth it, where Nikura like just dropped the yakisoba pan and realized that that's actually a premium yakisoba pan, and it costs like 1,200 yen. Um, that, and like Echan and what's her name? Echan and Matsuri. Those two thinking about patenting world peace. That these three parts were in this episode, like were my favorite parts. Those parts were especially funny to me. Right. And yeah, so there you go. That was that. um there you go. In the end, Izumi, oh, that part was also kind of funny, where Izumi says like, like, oh, the real treasure is the friends that we made along the way. And Nikura was like, oh, that's kind of laughing about, because of that. And but Midori's like, why are you laughing? That is amazing. Like like such a profound, like such a profound word that like a thought that she has had. And so in the end, Nikura was also like, yeah, I also think it's good, but it's a bit cheesy. Right. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so that was today's episode. um yeah, let's see what happens after that. And like, yeah, obviously this, like, we're just, I think, like, this is, obviously we're going to meet like new characters every single episode. There's a lot of characters in this show. From the opening I can see, like, the opening scene shows like all the characters, I think. We barely got to meet any of them still. Like, we got to meet a few of them. I doubt I'll remember everyone's names, but let's see. Obviously I remember the main three characters' name and all that. And everything will probably be revolving around them, but at the same time all the other characters will also probably see. But yeah, for now, right, these three are the main focus, obviously. And yeah, I think like Izumi is actually going to stay with them, because like I think like she like brought her luggage and everything. You can see that. um yeah. Okay. And yeah, there you go. That is it. I'll end this video here, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, another funny episode. Um, a few funny parts, the takoyaki part and all that. Those parts were very funny. Yeah, let's see what we have in the next episode. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of City the Animation. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.